Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we take a closer look at the EZVIZ CB8 Lite outdoor camera. A 2K high-resolution security camera with a pan-tilt zoom element that tracks you across your whole house, garden, wherever you want to mount. AI, human, vehicle, pet detection, everything on board. But before getting ahead of myself, how does a product journey start? Exactly, with a box.
And that's the box. 4G, Wi-Fi, smart home, battery camera kit. So we have the camera and the solar panel here. So if you want, the setup can be completely self-sufficient. No annoying Wi-Fi extenders and no power outlet needed. It supports both Wi-Fi and 4G for connectivity, while the solar panel keeps it charged. So just install it and it's ready to go pretty much anywhere. Okay, that's the bracket to mount it. So you have different mounting options. You can mount it on the wall. Also, a little helper in the box, always appreciated. So you can mount it on the wall or under a roof or whatever. And the solar panel comes with a USB-C and enough cables so you can mount it anywhere you want. But mounting it is super easy, even if the solar panel has no direct clip-in on the camera itself. But now let's get out of there and I'll show you how to mount that thing. With that cool mounting bracket, it's really a breeze to mount it. It snaps in and is super sturdy, but let me show you. And that's it! And thankfully we have a beautiful day, so we can also try out the solar panel, or at least it makes sense, and bring it to position, plug it in, and it works right out of the box. Of course, it is recommended charge the battery fully before you first use it, but here you can already see it. We have already a charging happening through the solar panel. So everything works just with plug and play. The app also super easy. You get guided through with an audio feedback from the camera, so it's really easy. And then you can jump right into configuring the whole camera. One setting point is of course the AOV mode. So it's an always on video where there gets a time lapse recorded. So it makes all the time on images or short bursts of moving images. And then as soon as it records some motion, it records a full video according to the length you try to set it up. But of course, this is a PTZ camera, which means it's not just sitting there like a brick on the wall, it can actually move. It detects motions from humans, pets and even vehicles. And once it locks onto something, you can configure it to automatically track that subject, so instead of someone walking out of the frame after 2 seconds, the camera follows them smoothly. And the movement range is also pretty nice. Horizontally we can pan almost a full 360 degrees, basically covering everything around it. And vertically you've got some room upwards, but especially downward it can tilt almost completely vertical. So if something's happening right below the camera, it's not missing it. And then we also have some lights on the camera, which can also be configured to signal some detected movement, which can be accompanied by a loud siren or a pre-recorded voice line, so letting anyone nearby know they have been detected. But if all that automated tracking isn't for you, you can of course just control it by hand. And what I like to see in my security software is that you can set up some preset locations. So I can easily jump between, for example, as you can see here, between my front door and my main door entrance, and that's very convenient in my book. But then let's talk about the night vision modes and the colored night vision modes, or let's talk about how seamless it transitions from one night vision mode to another. So you can start in completely darkness and pan over to some dimly lit environment, and will automatically change the exposure mode accordingly and without great delays or lags in the image, which leads to a better coverage even at night. And no matter what the weather throws at it, the CB8 Lite is built to handle it. The weatherproof housing shrugs off rain, dust and snow without breaking a sweat, so you never have to think twice about leaving it outside and letting it doing its thing. To be honest, the first few videos I checked from that little camera were really also kind of amazing in terms of audio quality, because normally you really have only bare bone audio recording on those surveillance cameras. But here I think audio quality is quite nice. But let me show you, or just listen to my dedicated audio test for that camera. I will record on the camera and just speak a little bit into the camera so you can get a feeling what the sound sounds on this nice camera. And to be honest,
quite nice. Also, now of course we have to try out this nice communication feature, so we can talk to people on this side through the mobile app. And also here you immediately realize as soon as you set up the camera, because there is also audio guidance while the setup is happening, you get a feeling that the audio quality also from the speakers in that camera are quite nice. But yeah, let's check that out.
So yeah, I'm around the corner now and I just wanted to try out that talk through function so that you can just communicate with people that you spot in front of the camera. And in my first testing, the sound quality was really good from all that speakers in the camera. So let's try that out and let's see what's happening. So hello.
I'm around the corner, but I can still hear myself. I just think I need to turn down the audio. Quite nice. So test successful, I would say.
Nevertheless, you can hear clearly the audio. It's not like this really toned down versions in other cameras we see these days. So here you can really have a conversation with the other side. I just need to find another person I can communicate with.
And then only one of the biggest wins for me is missing, because all of that you saw in that video is without subscription fees. So you can just unpack it, install it, use it. No subscription needed. And it's so uncommon these days that you really have to mention it. And I love it. But beside of that, there wasn't really much to not love about it. Really, every feature they promised works as promised and also makes quite good image spike. Thing I didn't mention in the video, you saw it often panning and tilting the camera, and it really makes no sound at all, or at least you can't really hear it when you're outside. Everything else is louder than that camera panning, tilting. I mentioned that because I saw other security cameras where it really sounds like a tank is moving, like nothing here, really quiet. Great stuff here. If you want to find out more about that great stuff, just check out the description below. There you find all the links you need, even also a discount code. I'm not sure at the moment. Just check out the description below. If you have any questions I didn't answer in that video, drop us a comment. If you liked that video, give it a like. If you like my haircut, give it a double like. Follow the channel to see my haircut again. And so long, I wish you a beautiful day. And don't forget to hit the bell button. And bye bye.